Okay, so far at GenCon on day one, we have played Sally Face and we have played Chaos Code. Sally Face was pretty nice. Sally Face was a game based on a PC game by the same name.
Because this was a cooperative, story-driven game.
Yes. So the Sally Face game it's a beautiful story with just great characters, and it's really a really deep, really cool thing to get into. So I got into that online, and I really want to check out the games. We had a very, very early copy. They were playing this at GenCon last year, but I guess that was like a homemade copy.
It was very, very early last year. Now it's just early.
Yeah.
You dropped the very.
Kickstarter came in February. I guess you could pre-order it now still. So, yeah, it was a simple game. Interesting, a lot of resource management, dice rolling, work deciding who or what to kill. But the story seemed interesting.
Yeah, that's really a story-driven game on this one. So it was a lot of fun. Then after that, we played Chaos Cove, which kind of lived up to his name. It was a bit chaotic.
Worker placement, resource gathering. You run defense, gather points. Worker placements are games I don't excel at, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, my engine building on this one was not good. Yeah, it was poor.
It was an interesting game. I had some fun. The one big critique I had, I think there's just too big of an element of just luck. There's either really, really good luck or really, really bad luck, and you have zero control over that.
And when Dave has to play a luck-based game, it normally doesn't go. Yeah, it's normally bad.
So next we're going to be heading inside in a few minutes to play the Munchkin Batman.
We tried to have lunch. You can't have lunch. There's 20,000 people in line for the truck.
Yeah, we're just hiding in the shade here, just eating our scraps that we brought. So we played Batman Munchkin. I mean, if you like Munchkin, that's fine. If you like Batman, it's fine. But if you're looking for something different, it's not that great. So we just played Cosmoctopus.
Cosmoctopus.
Game was horrible. Horrible game. The worst game ever. Now, Cosmoctopus is a game that we wanted to play. We tried very hard to get into an event, but we just weren't able to get in, and we just happened to be walking by for another event, and they're like, oh yeah, we don't have that game with us, but hey, look, there's Cosmoctopus. So we ended up playing for 3 hours, and we learned it and played it, and it was actually pretty fun. It was an engine builder that usually that's Dave's wheelhouse, and they did pretty well, but Jason was the one that reigned.
Cried enough that we had to let him win.
Yeah.
He really reigned supreme.
The power of complaints. I thought it was very good. There's one thing I do need to know about this. They have one guy teaching like 3 tables of people how to play this. That's unfair to that guy. And so these companies who ask for volunteers, you have to take care of these people better. That poor dude was running around in circles doing the best he could. And he taught us most of the game, but we taught ourselves the rest of the game. But hey, you ask for volunteers, take care of your folks. Make sure he's not out there on a limb, because this guy was suffering.
Yep.
I agree.
Dave, you got any comments on Cosmoctopus?
That's really quick. I enjoyed the game. It was an engine builder, pretty straightforward, and resource management. It's simpler in the terms of the of the Euro games, but no, I enjoyed it. And it seemed reasonably priced. I think the MSRP was 40, so that's not bad at all. So I recommend it.
It was a cool surprise game that we were able to enjoy, so that was cool.
We also played Nocturne. It comes out on Kickstarter in November. It was pretty good. It's called a linear betting game. So when you bid on an item or bid on a tile, the next player has to bid on a tile that's better than your bid and adjacent to your bid. And so bids go up and up and up until someone finally outbids everybody else passes. They get that tile, and then action begins from there again. We met the developer's named Sean, seemed like a pretty nice guy. The guy who taught to us, his name was Cody, did a good job. So I got to crab about some rules that they won't change. But it was an interesting game. Look into it. Kickstarter, November.
Yeah, we have a lot of adjacents on this channel, so that'd be a good game for us. All right, so that was a pretty long day. We ended up playing Mystery of the Abbey, where we tried to solve the mystery of who killed the monk in the Abbey. And it was sort of like a Clue on steroids, but it was a lot of fun. I didn't come anywhere near winning it. Guy from New York that we played with kind of cleaned the floor with us. Not sure if we'll have the wherewithal to do this again tomorrow, but we'll see.